Hello, just testing. One, two, three. So, welcome to the wait, guys. Well, um, people. I have to be right back. This is my first time streaming. It's good to get it out while we can. So, before we get into it, welcome to my first test commentating role. I'm commentating for the One Piece community card game for the UK Discord channel. I'll put a link in the description if you want to join. Yeah, this is literally just a test format. We've just got players ready to play. Only a total of 4 this time. We've had a couple of dropouts. Um, but yeah, I will be commentating with Nifty Nigel versus Asaja Fendel. We've got Nigel playing with Zoro and also Saja Fandel playing with Eustace Captain Kidd. I think they're doing a die roll at the moment. We should be getting started soon, and I'm just gonna go ahead over and see their game now. Apologies for Saja Fandel's connection is just a bit choppy at the moment, but the judge has come through and stated, okay, look, just keep your cards where they are. Make sure you can at least hear each other. I didn't see who won the die roll there. Regardless, it seems like I'm just going to call him Saja. Saja seems to be gone first this time using Cactus Kid. Like I said, apologies for the connection on his end at the moment, just having a bit of technical issues. It is bound to come. And we've got Nigel playing Zoro. Seems to just have searched his done now. Okay, first up we have Bonnie being played. Zoro thing up. See how many done there is. Uses up 1 done. Shows the Nami. Can clearly see his board. Whereas with Saja, it is just a little bit choppy, but it seems fine. Got his cards on his just on his board and just hands away from it. So, like I said, just a test event at the moment. So usually in this matchup, we're most likely going to be seeing Kid dominate this match. So he uses the Nami, the Searcher Nami, to find Luffy, brings out a chopper for the last remaining Don, and passes turn. At the moment, filling up his board to just potentially apply pressure. However, he does have the Bonnie out. Here's where you start to usually see Bonnie's effect being used, and then maybe a blocker to try and protect her. Or could just bring out a Kiku at this point, or Neko will rest one of the cards. But the fact that he's got 2 1-drops there, so he's got 3 potential attacks into that Bonnie. Yep, he brings out the Akiku. Doesn't use Bonnie's effect just yet. And will most probably just swing for life here. Because keeping that Bonnie on the board is vital, to be honest. So we got Eustace Captain Kidd swinging at a leader, and if the Nigel takes it, yep, use that 3 remaining Don to bring out the Akiku. So personally, what I tend to do is this could have been a misplay. So let's just say he brought out Kiku first, and then he swung with Eustace Captain Kidd. Who's to say that that first life that he took that the Zoro player took was a jet pistol, and then suddenly now that Kiku and Bonnie is off the board, and you've just wasted a turn. So it's always best swing with everything first, calculate your don, and then bring out your cards after. So we've got Nigel contemplating on what he. So he okay. So Nigel swings for swings at leader. Just a bit choppy at this point. It looks like he is going to be taking the hit. I mean, just across some technical issues here, unfortunately. I mean, it's good that people get their webcam reps in while they can, especially if you're going to be taking part in the European um, online tournaments happening in March and April. I myself, luckily, got the March 19th one, so I will be playing on there. I played in one other Discord tournament, and that was in the other decks, what it's like to be playing. So, okay, so he took, uh, Zoro swung at leader. It seems like Saja took the hit, got 4 life there. Uses another remaining Don so uses one of his 4 Don to bring out another Search Anami, so filling up his board significantly right now. Bear in mind, he does have the Akiku there, so doesn't want to really want to be bringing out too many characters on board right now. Okay. Uses the Nami to search for a counter Sanji. This is another thing as well. When you are playing these webcam games, really want to be making sure that you have the camera at an angle, not just from a bird's eye view like we're seeing from Nifty Nigel here, because he doesn't want to bring his cards too close to the board, otherwise it will be seen by the webcam. But at the same time, if you prevent still would like your cards to be shown on the board at all times. So Nigel brought out the Vivi, got 1 remaining Don left, and it looks like he has passed turn. So could have a Radical Beam guard point in hand. So Nifty Nigel with 4 characters on board, 2 Namis, 1 Sunny, 1 Vivi, whilst the kid player characters and 5 Don to use. The perfect curve that we like to see with green is that you get the Bonnie, Beige, Okiku, Basil, then you drop into either 7, 8 drop kid. That is the near perfect curve that green wants to be seeing. So he's already completed the first 2 of that. So bringing out a Searcher, bringing out a Kiku. But if he does bring out a Hawkins, then can't use the Bonnie or Kiku effect. So it looks like what he's doing now. He's got a card. Crash? Not sure. Just a bit. Okay, so he's shown a Momo. Not sure why. Okay, so it looks like he's swung at leader. Yeah, it looks like he might swing at leader because obviously can't swing at anything else. Not sure why he's shown the Momo though. Okay. Not sure what they're talking about at this moment in time. Okay, so for some reason a Momo has been discarded to crash. Nigel with 5 cards in hand. So okay, so what we do know is that he has used Bonnie's effect, rested 1 Dawn, and it seems like he has brought out the Hawkins. And so he didn't, unfortunately, he didn't draw into the Hawkins. Had to bring it in manually, but that's fine. It seems like he's setting himself up for that curve, and then Basil, then possibly 7, 8 drop kid after. Okay, looks like he may have brought out another bunny. Yes, he has. So he's got three rested done now. One for the existing bunny, and then bunny's effect once again. Let's see what character. I believe you can even bring an event card back to the hand. What's up, Jaznaz Gaming? Yes, finally started. Sorry for this is my first time streaming. Never streamed before, so yeah, an experience for new experiences for myself. Apologies for the background as well. Just here, I've recently just moved house. So apologies for some background noise that anyone may be hearing. I completely just gutted out everything. Back to the game. It is a bit laggy. I didn't get to see what card Saja just put into their hand. Like I said, his connection is quite choppy at the moment. Hopefully, you can all hear me nice and clearly. If not, please let me know if you can't hear anything at all. You should be hearing my voice. Okay, so he had five done. Um, okay, sweet. Thank you so much, Nick Still. Thanks for jumping on as well. Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay, everyone can hear me. So it seems like that. Well, Jaznaz has stated that the second bunny to bring out the one plus Capone. So that was three done used in total. Um, and then after that, used a Kiku to rest the VV. So it seems to be just attacking into life now. But this is the thing now, yeah. You don't want to be bringing out these blockers, and if you know you're gonna attack with a Kiku, attack with her now. Because let's just say, um, or like let's just say you brought out the Capone, yeah. You've attacked with the kid. Suddenly, the top of their life, they bring out a jet pistol, and then just taking out one of your cards that you've just possibly put on. So always good to calculate and attack with your cards first, and then use the remaining don to then put out the Capone, or if there was another character card that you were thinking about. Do that after. Do your calculations first. Attack with everything that you have on board. So then, if they draw something from life and then it affects your current field, then at least you know you haven't wasted any extra don in order to bring them out. But yeah, okay. It seems to have been passed over to Nifty Nigel, the Zoro player. Currently 4-3 life right now. It's expected. I mean, he rested the VV. Seems like yeah, he attacked into then he used the 2K counter Sanji. Okay, now he's just going to start swinging at these searchers. Definitely don't want them on the board. And he's swinging with Nami into a 1K Bonnie. If he does want to save the Bonnies, then he's either going to have to get rid of two resources in hand or a blocker that he may need in the late game. Swings again, most likely into other, into the other Bonnie. Might be contemplating on whether to keep it. It's a bit hard at this point because you ideally would like your Bonnies and your searchers. I mean, we've seen that he's already had a Momo, but Bonnie would come with very helpful. Okay, yeah, uses the blocker to protect the Bonnie. That is fine. I get it. Yeah, essentially, but then he's gonna attack into the Bonnie again. That's the thing. Attacks into the Bonnie, and bear in mind, it seems to be quite a mix-up at the moment. Usually, it's green clearing out the red player's board, but you've got Nifty Nigel here putting in the work. Bit of role reversal here. Yep, uses the Sunny to attack 4K into the last Bonnie. Still got the Kiku to get rid of, but now look, we've got two potential attackers to get rid of that Kiku. So most likely he's going to attack 5k into the EQ. Okay. Attaches one Don to the Zoro. Swing 7k. Who 7k into? Okay. Let me know if you can hear the person inside the chat. I don't want to be there like a bit of um some background noise for guys, gals. Okay. Jaznaz Gaming says, "Are you going to pre-release tournament next month?" I hope so. I really do hope so. I mean, let me know if you see some online because there was one that was being held, I believe, in Darksphere, and I believe within 30 minutes they sold out for the super pre-release. So I know in Greek Retreat they're not holding any. This is in North London in Holloway. They're currently not doing any reservations. It might be on a first come first serve basis, which I'm completely fine with. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not meant to be. But hopefully, I'm hoping that I can get myself um, some super pre-release tickets because that smoker winner card, it looks so nice. Okay, it looks like he attacks. Okay, okay, it looked like he attacks 7k into the Akiku. Probably just wants to get rid of that Akiku because yeah, that does not need to stay on the board at all. Okay, and use out his last remaining Don to bring out a Rush Sanji. Yep, can't add any rested Don to the. Obviously, got no Namis and no Lui abilities. But yeah, Jazz Nice Gaming, are you going to Super Pre-Release Tournament next month? Hopefully you are, that you've managed to get a ticket for yourself. That would be so great. But yeah, unfortunately, with the one that I could book, I wasn't able to get a ticket, unfortunately. Okay, looks like he may have passed turn, and Nigel has a total of 5 cards in hand. So far, just 1 card in the trash. Looking quite bad for green at the moment. I mean, all it takes really is it's an 8-drop kid to come out and just start running riots. I mean, I played Treasure Cup. I played with Kid at the Treasure Cup, and obviously played some test games, etc. There'd be times with the Kid where I'd test myself to the point where, okay, let me bring myself down to like 1 and sometimes 0 life and see how long I can last that long. Because when you have the 8-drop kid, you have blockers, counters, and you have draw power as well in order to counter. Oh, it's disgusting. Unless they have a Tama jet pistol or yeah, something to try and get rid of that kid without having to attack into it he is a problem. And there was numerous times where I would be on 0 life, my opponent would have 4 to 5, near enough health, and that 8-drop kid would just slowly chip away. There'll be times where I wouldn't even really go aggro. I just, you know what, maybe this turn I'll just attack one time because I'm not really trying to add resources to your hand in order for you to create some crazy counter attack to myself. There'll be at times where with Kid, I just play defensive, slowly chip away until I see that line of where, okay, I can swing big twice and 9k with the leader Kid. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I managed to get 1 ticket for Dark Sphere, but they only had 7 left. Tell me about it, bro. Oh my, well, I'm glad you managed to get one. At least one of the homies got one. That's all that matters, man. But yeah, congrats. You better go and win this Jazz Gaming, please, man. Let's get it. Okay. From what that looks like, looks like a 7-drop kid, if I'm not mistaken. Quality's pretty poor right now. But yeah, I mean, okay, brought out the 7-drop kid. just try and stabilize. But this is the thing now. You've got Zoro. Okay, you got 4 life left. Zoro player's got what? 8 Don to be playing around with. Let's just say he attacks with all of the characters on board. So he needs to use 5 Don. You need to learn how to win first. Ah, man, you got this. You got this, man. Don't doubt yourself, bro. Definitely got this. But yeah, let me know who you're planning to play with. If they don't have to give out the options. Maybe if there's like one, if you're looking to play red, green, purple. Luffy did pretty well. I'm surprised at Luffy. So okay, let's talk about what the potential plays that Nifty Nigel has. So yeah, he separated at 5 Don, and I know why. Because okay, 2 Don for Nami, 2 Don for the other Nami, so that's 4 Don. Put one, the 5th Don under leader Zoro. Perfect. Okay, I've ready. That's me swinging with all of the characters I have on board. Yeah, then he'll have 3 potential remaining Don to bring out a rush Zoro. Ooh, oh, a time I was wrong. That 5 Don was for potentially the 7 drop kid. Okay, right, Atama. Looks like my psychic powers aren't working this time. Okay, we already know what's coming. Stop playing around. You wouldn't Atama that 7 drop kid just for bants. Okay, another 2 done. Press 3rd, 4th. Yep, here comes the jet pistol. Perfect. Okay, so nice. Yeah, because don't really want any kids to really be staying on board. I would be going to Jaznaz Gaming. I would be going to Wayland. They could sort out, yeah. I hear that. There were times for me where I would travel some crazy distances, try and just try and get some participation and win a card. Okay, attaches the Don to the Zoro, swings 5 at base. So yeah, this is Zoro's plan. Zoro just try to rush as much as possible before they can stabilize their board, bring out an 8 drop kid. Because you know what? It's still possible. It's still possible for kid. Um, Saves that 4th life. And it, from a glance of the card, it looks like he's saying, yeah, Nekamamushi. Like I said, apologies for the connection for the other player. We're trying our best. So okay, swings 5K. Looks like takes the hit there. But yeah, I literally just threw all these overlays for OBS just now. So definitely gonna have to be doing some organizing. If we can actually no, I don't want to mess it up. Let's just leave as is. Okay. Okay, swung. That is fine. Okay, then use the other 2 remaining Don to bring out Brook. We'll probably put that onto the 2 rested Don onto Nami. Yeah, nice play here. So then now he's got 2 more attacks. Swing 5K into lead. Both at 3 life at the moment. If I was green, I would definitely start to feel a bit wary now. And look, bear in mind now, all we've seen at the moment is just vanilla cards. Well, like, okay, not vanilla cards, non-rush cards. We've seen cards that have come up. The only rush card that we've seen is the Rush Sanji. We haven't even seen the Luffy yet, which he brought out from on the first Nami. We don't even know if he's got a Rush Zoro there just waiting to just pounce. So it looks like red is in very good shape at the moment and swings 6K into lead. Looking like 2 to 3 life right now. Looks like he takes it. Takes it. Okay. Yeah, so got Zoro here with a very good advantage. Three cards in hand. We know one of them is a Rush Luffy. He's basically saying, look, um, if you bring out that 8-drop kid, you better hope have at least, okay, bring out the Luffy, 5 cost, attach the remaining 5 done onto him, especially with leader Zoro, what, swinging about 11, yeah, swinging 11k into that kid. You better hope you have 2k counters in that hand in order to protect him. You may need to double attack with kid. Yeah, hope he has. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing here. If he does swing twice, but that's the thing. If you swing twice, yeah, yeah, put up some blockers as well. But then that pressure, much. Not sure what is happening. I just hand at the camera right now. Okay, we've got now. Uh, looks like it may be another. Looks like it's another 7-drop kid. Yeah. Okay. Brought a blocker. Swing 6k into lead. Pretty sure. Yeah, so look, like I said, making the mistake. I mean, let's just say if that was a Basil Hawkins, what he potentially would have done: bring out the Basil, attacked with the leader kid, then suddenly, yeah, draw Jet Pistol from life and then get rid of that card. So um, definitely some a little bit of tweaks that Saja can make style of play. Okay, okay, so looks like uses leader kid to attack into, yeah, hopefully he has a few counters and pray for no jet pistols. We've already seen one jet pistol used on the 7-drop kid. Um, yeah, okay, yeah, attacked into Sanji. Try clear up board right now. Now we've got Nigel with 5 attackers on board. I mean, what he could do here is just attach, just get everyone to swing 5k. Um, and then that's a total of 5 attacks with just 1 life left. Yeah, it is looking dire for Green at the moment. Because if he blocks one time with that kid, then just swing over it one more time. Okay, attaches the Don to lead a Zoro. Yep, swings 5k leader. He's got one. I believe he's got one active done up actually. Yeah, the mid player. So it looks like he might be playing Paradise Waterfall right now. I love that combo, by the way. It's such a good combo. Yeah, he can block and reset with Punk. Yep, exactly. Um, but I think Punk doesn't reset. It only, yeah. I mean, yeah, he could rest the characters. Attacked 5k again. Yeah, Paradise Waterfall. Yep. They used to protect Paradise Waterfall. Bring up the blocker kid again. Still has 3 attacks now. So okay, attaches 2 remaining done to the Nami. How much done does he have left after that? Has a total of, okay, he's got 6 remaining done. He's got 6 remaining. No, no worries. No worries, Jazz. All good. Yeah, 6 remaining done left to use. Attacks 5k again. Very, very smart. Like, not even trying to match the blocker kid. Just wants to be like, look, if you want to block 7k with a 5k attack, 5k attack, go ahead. Do it. If not, I'm touching that leader and get I'm either getting rid of resources in that hand or I'm trying to get you to use that 7-drop blocker. So yeah, he's got 6 remaining Don left to use. If he attacks again with Nami, then he'll have 4 remaining Don, meaning that he won't be able to use the Luffy. So might be at this point, okay, looks like he uses the 2 remaining Don. So I think what will happen is that he has a Rush Sanji in hand. So I might attack 6k with the Zoro and then attack another 7k. So it looks like he's taken that hit. So got Zoro with 3 life left and Kid with none. Yeah, this was just a quick beatdown by Zoro. If you don't allow Green to really set up their board or don't get an 8-drop Kid, there definitely needs to be a bit. There should have been a bit more draw power in this, potentially setting up a rise zone to get even more draw power. But then all situational. You might not even have a rise zone in hand. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Okay, Nigel is going to swing 6k into lead. Not sure how many cards has in hand. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Does he block? Not sure what's going on. Oh, okay. Uses Apu block the to counter 6k attack from Zoro. Oh, okay. It's the rush Zoro that comes in handy. Then we'll attach the last remaining Don, swing for that magic number 7k. So you're either, yeah, you're definitely getting rid of cards in hand. What he may do is block. You have a counter in hand. Maybe try save the kid. Oh, he just uses the kid straight up. That's a indicate. I mean, that could be an indication that he doesn't have any counters in hand. Personally, me, I would. Yeah, you have to save that kid. Have to save that kid. So he's just drawn again, looking quite dire for kid right now. Best he can do, just clear up some board and yeah, hope for the best. Really. Hopefully he's got some blockers in hand. I've got some OPO2 coming as well. Should be doing a case opening on this channel so feel free to stay tuned with that. Got a whole case. You know what? I've been playing so much OPO1, especially having to get ready for Treasure Cup and try win local tournaments. Just been solely focused on OPO1. I'm gonna have to make a video where I feel like I have to go through each and every card, read through them. Not sure if you've seen my 3 best ways of mastering the One Piece card game, but one of them is look, go on the Asia card list. Make sure you literally go through each card, read what the types are, the effects, etc. So just so you familiarize yourself now going into OPO2. Main deck and cards that I've really looked into is the red cards. Uh, might hate me for this, but I'm definitely going to be playing Rush Zoro. Yeah, oh, the navy. Yep, the navy deck will shake up the meta for sure. For sure, I'm looking forward to that red black smoker. Is it? I believe so. Um, yeah, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, I'm intrigued to I mean, yeah, looks like he okay. Looks like he scooped, um, or not even scooped that red just won. Just too many attackers on board. Like they're just talking over their game now. Um, so yeah, GG's to Nifty Nigel. Congrats on the win. I will see you guys in a bit. All right, got a couple more minutes until the next game. So let's just talk a bit of OPO2. So just for myself as well, just to kind of see what we are going to expect. Right. So just from here, really, yeah, yeah, we've got. So this is what the OPO2 is like. This is the One Piece Top Decks. Yeah, One Piece Top Decks.com website, and mainly all the winning decks that are being used out there for OPO2. From what we've seen, you can see most of them split between Kinemon and Zoro. So you got 43 red Zoro decks, 49 Kinemon decks. This is a really good deck. You can bring up what the 4-drop Yamato from turn one. Or no, not even turn one. Oh yeah, his effect is that yeah, you can minus one cost You ain't got more than one card in hand. But yeah, this one is on the board. Sorry, this card is really good. Still got Kaido doing bits. Got the sorry, this was the smoker, the black smoker here. Um, Still got Law as well. Topped quite a few of these Treasure Cup tournaments. Ivankov, got some Whitebeard, and some Sanji. Right, let's see when this next game starts. 4 minutes. An eye on that. Still got Luffy as well. We've got 7 Luffy decks. Interesting. I wonder where we can see this. So this was done in January 30th. So just about a couple weeks ago. Have a look at this deck. Okay. It's pretty standard for OPL 1 set. It got the Bartolomeo. So blocker cost this card, this character gains 3,000 power on the opponent's turn if you attach 2 dons. So essentially a 5k blocker if you have 2 dons attached. Gordon. Nice. I think this card works really well. Yeah, it works well with this card, which is Akino. Very, very important for the next set for Zoro. You may rest this card up to one of your red characters. Gains a cost of 1, gains 3,000 power during this turn. And having had a look at this deck, you've got 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 with the Nami here. 5. I don't know if you're going to be really attacking with blockers, being honest with you. Let's see. Okay. Yep, none of them are up just yet. Round Table, Diable, some Radical Boom, yeah, Jet Pistols, Edward Newgate. This is the card that everyone is gonna want. This essentially the new Zorro in terms of price. Everyone is going to be after this card. On play, 9 up to one of your character lead gains 2,000 power at the start of your next turn. Then you cannot add cards from your hand to your life area. Nice. Then plus 2 done when attacking, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a with 3,000 power or less. I believe if then you couple that with the Gordon and then Robbins, just straight clearing up their board. Yeah, same. Then you've got this Vista here. I didn't actually know about this card until recently. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000, so not even having to attack, just on play, bye-bye. Haven't started just yet. Yeah, and it's Luffy. Interesting. How many laws? Still got 25 law decks winning some local tournaments. Latest deck to have won is this law. Law just continuously doing bits. Wow. For Vanilla Zoro here. Okay. Yeah, I do want to test out law for the next set because you know what? With this being such a combo heavy deck, I do want to try it myself. And the thing is, like, nothing too special as well. Just draw, 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 combo, switch in and out. Yeah, when law gets going, it is such a pain to deal with. Okay. Not sure what's happening to next round. Let's see. Law seem yeah, very, very, very done efficient. I agree, 100%, 100%. But because having to use his cost, his effect for a cost of 2 active done, bring out a 5 cost. Yeah, busted. an eye on this. All right. Yeah, whilst we wait. Not sure if you've seen as well, OPO3 has come out the in Asia. So you're starting to see those yeah, imagine that OPO3 has already come out there. So they're continuously always two sets ahead of us. RIP to my pockets. This is my first time getting into a trading card game and been rough. Like I love One Piece, sure. And I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, but not non-competitively, just mates back in secondary school. So the love of card games is definitely there. But yeah, as soon as I started seeing the prices for some of these decks, the scalpers, everything was just so new to me. Yeah, it was insane. Um, where we're at right now. Okay, whilst we wait for the next round to start, I think they even start to have deck lists now for OPO3, which is insane. So, oh wow, little insight from here. See, we've got Black Lucci winning the first, then Kinemon winning the second, and then Whitebeard, 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 Whitebeard. Wow. Um, Jaznaz, I was using Blocker Law to get Penguin. Nice. That Penguin and Sachi combo, I I potentially was looking. Oh wait, okay. It seems like we've got next round up. I am going to let's get into this one. Much better. Got both players now shuffling their decks. We've got Nigel again, Nifty Nigel using the Red Zoro versus Riber Stories. Ooh, nice. We've got a Dolphy versus a Zoro player. Interesting. When I played Treasure Cup, so like I mentioned before, I played with a Kid at Treasure Cup. One of the decks that I lost to was a Dolphy deck. Everyone says that, yeah, Dolphy should be very easy for Kid. I somewhat agree. However, when you don't draw the cards that you need to draw, it is tough. I ended up losing that Dolphy matchup. I bricked hard. Yeah, didn't have anything that I wanted to see. Had two bunnies, such a bunnies that I used, and saw both 7 kids. That was tough. So literally my game plan, because I had no cards that I could essentially use to just even bring out and apply pressure, I was just swinging uh, double attack leader, double attack leader. I did get him down to 0 health, but I felt like he just kind of took those hits because, yeah, he had the resources and the blockers. Nice. I really like the cards from let's so Ryber versus Nigel. Yeah, I think those that's the wave, the famous Japanese wave. Got a cut there from Ryber. See, there might be. Oh, they've got a die. Yep, Ryber's gonna roll, and that is like, fighting. That's 6. That was a 5. So about to get started. So Nigel is a very good mate of mine. The one that I practice with on the sim. Yaznaz, oh, this is the first TCG. Yeah, me too. This is the first TCG I've played competitively as well. Um, when I went for the super pre-release Luffy, my first game, oh my days, I was sweating so hard, like my heart pounding out of my chest, so much on the line. Went all the way to Newcastle to win this card, and Yeah, I felt like a lot of effort had been made in order to win, so a lot of pressure. I didn't feel as much pressure as I did for Treasure Cup. I don't know, maybe I got the nerves out while I could, whilst I was at Newcastle. Um, Everyone just setting out their lives right now. But yeah, first TCG, play competitively. It's tough one, especially like the thing I found intimidating is that when you come across players that have played other TCGs, those skills are just transferable. Especially I heard from playing Dragon Ball Z and Digimon. You know, yeah, even some players, which hurts me the most, is that is like I love One Piece. That's why I started playing and collecting this game. But then you get the players that don't even watch One Piece, like they don't even know the characters' names, and they're out here winning freaking treasure cups. Shout out Jose who won the UK one. Imagine doesn't watch One Piece. Okay, looks like we've had turn of Adofi, had one active done, just past turn, probably didn't draw into Perona. Yeah. Then we've got turn of Nigel, brings out the cost vanilla card, just setting up his board, getting ready, like we saw in the previous game. Just wants to fill up their board wide and just swing heavily. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Let's put your my for me. Okay, as a Dofi player, I'm sorry, not as a Dofi player. That's way too big brain for me. But I have played Dofi before, and I always can seem to just remember like if I use okay, for example here, I use the Dofi effect. I can remember like maybe 2 to 4 cards, the next 2 to 4 cards. It's always that fifth card I'm thinking, okay, what was that again? But sometimes you set yourself up to be in a place where it's like, okay, maybe you don't need to remember past the third card because then you use the leader Dofi's effect to set yourself up again. Okay, looks like he's placed the cards on top of the deck, so he's very happy with what he will use for the next effect. Here, he used Dofi to attack into Zoro leader. Nigel took the hit, got 4 active done left to use. Uses leader Zoro, just swing 5k, Dofi leader. See what he does. He takes the hit, no trigger. That's also an important thing, is making sure that when you have the card, lift it up first. Because then the ruling is, especially when you're playing in tournament, lift it up because you want to see whether that's a trigger card or not. State whether you're using the trigger, yes or no, and then bring it to your hand because you don't want to be the one where, okay, you look at the card, bring it to your hand straight away and be like, actually, no, it's a trigger. Otherwise, we all know sleight of hand can be very it can be hard when you don't see what the opponent is doing. Unfortunately, because there is so much money on the line, we do have cheaters out there. So always best to be diligent when you are playing competitive. I mean, even in the locals as well, you want to make sure you're diligent. There's still things on the line. Brings out the blocker Kuma. Swings 7k. That sweet magic number 7k into leader. Minimum, you're trying to get rid of 2 cards now with if you swing 7k. Takes the hit. Zoro down to 3 life. Whilst you have Sophie on 2. Sorry, it's got 2 characters on board and swings with the blocker. Interesting. Haven't seen that before. Maybe he sees blood and just think, you know what? If you're going to be taking these hits, I might actually just keep swinging. But he swings 6k instead of that magic. So what the magic number rule is that whatever you're swinging into, you really just want to be swinging. So let's just say, okay, you swing into Sai, yeah, got 4k attack. You don't want to swing 5k into him because, like I said, you use a 2k counter. You've just used your opponent to get rid of 1 resource. So yeah, attacked into leader. Okay, I mean, well, if you know that your opponent's going to get rid of 1 card anyway, you could just swing 6k into sorry, yeah, swing 5k into leader. They're going to get rid of 1 card regardless. If you leave 1 active done up, then yeah, I mean, you could use that as a potential bluff for when your opponent starts swinging. Okay, attaches 1 Don to leader Zoro. Way does it. And swings 6k. Looks like he might uh swing 6k at. Okay, yep. See, using the magic numbers to swing, because Dolphy is on 4k attack. It's best to swing either 4 or 6k. Because if you swing 2k more, then if they want to keep that card, then you're getting them to get rid of 2k cards minimum. Let's see if we see the magic numbers rule here again. Yes, we do. Attaches 2 Don to the Sai, increasing his power up to 7k. So he seems to have a lot of cards in hand. Might be looking to counter this. Yeah, like I said, swings 2k. So he gets rid of 2 cards, a Gecko Moria and an Alvida. What is he? It'll be interesting to know what he actually swung into, because is he looking to clear a board? Oh no, okay, might have just swung for life there. Yeah, so this is the correct way. Make sure you're looking at your card first. Okay, it does use the trigger, which is the overheat, to return a card back to their hand. I believe the cost of 3. Apologies, like I said, I am not a blue player, so some of the blue cards I may not be that knowledgeable on. But I believe it's a cost of 3 or 4 back to the opponent's hand, not the trigger. See, that's why it's very important to make sure you look at the card first, because if he brought it to hand and then starts doing some, well, I'm not saying that he will or does, but opponent that you may that just trying to bend the rules, you know. Unfortunately, at Treasure Cup, when I played, I mean, not Treasure Cup, when I played for the Super Pre-Release, there were unfortunately some cheaters. Sad to see, but like I said, when there's money on the line, we'll go to great lengths in order to get that money. Okay, brings out Perona. Both on free life at the moment. That's the thing. Okay, so if you were Zoro, um, and you're facing places at the top, likes what he sees in those top 5 cards, uses the Dolphy effect. What are you doing as a Zoro player? Are you trying to clear up their characters, or are you just swinging face each time? Press another Don, brings out the Gecko Moria from the top of the deck, and what do you bring back to your hand? Bring out the Dolphy. Nice. Okay, another blocker and potentially set yourself up again. And with that, with that Kuma blocker, I mean, if you know you don't need to block, I like to attack with him, because the on KO effect is that you get to bring 1 Pacifista to your board. So yeah, exactly what he does. Read my mind. Even though sometimes don't be scared to attack with your blockers, people. Um, it's not always having to use their effect, because especially with his effect, more so you can use his, because if you have a blocker that has an on KO effect, it's like, okay, I really want to be attacking into it, and then you allowing you to set yourself up. But then if you don't, then he's just a nuisance on the board that's just constantly going to be swinging into life or board. Okay, let's see. Leaves 1 Don active. Past his turn, I believe. Yep. Zoro's refreshing everything. Raiba has a total of 5 cards in hand and a very filled up board. Oh, didn't even notice. Okay, brought out a blocker law there as well. Nigel with 8 Don active. Let's see what he does. See, this is the scary thing with blue. But is it worth attacking into their board? Because look how quickly Leader Dolphy can fill up their board. What do you do? That's just 1 Don to Leader Zoro. like he's going to start swinging, but what does he start to get rid of? Getting rid of that Robin. That was oof, that was so clutch because that Robin against this deck, yeah, big nuisance. Because if you think about it, Sophie has, or blue in general, actually, their highest beta is the 9K Mihawk. And to be honest, that's not very strong. You can just use with that Mihawk. I think that's a nine cost to bring them out. Jet pistol, to get rid of the gecko. Yep. Okay. 3 remaining done left to use. So we've got Nigel doing a bit of board control here, making sure that okay, look, okay, uses a Psy to attack. But Ryber thinking about it, effect, uses the blocker law. Okay. Like I said, you can kind of see the top of Nigel's hand. Um, I mean, the Galera is helping out a little bit, but that's why, okay, with future tournaments now, people, especially with the online one coming up, make sure you don't have it directly bird's eye view. Have it a little bit of an angle so you're not having to constantly adjust yourself and think that, okay, can my opponent see my card? Because that's how I had it when I did my tournament. Okay, using the last 2 remaining done um, to bring out Vivi. So still got the blocker Kuma on board. And the one thing I like about this One Piece game card game is it's just a gradual build up to the done that you have. I mean, hopefully it doesn't get to a point where cards just start coming on, they become busted and just breaks the game. I really hope it doesn't come to that. What I will find very interesting is what will the first ban be? First card ban. What will that be? Because sooner or later, I mean, they're releasing sets every 2 to 3 months or 3 to 4 months, something like that. Sooner or later, someone's gonna find something and be like, "Yep, this is broken. I'm going to abuse the crap out of this." Um, Potentially been like top cut in regionals. Yeah, that is gonna be interesting to see. Okay, 5K with Dofi into leader. Counters with a 2K. Nico and Jet Pistol. Um, it doesn't look like he wants to use Dofi's effect at this. Hey, Ryber got a lot to play with right now. Okay, separates 4, 2. So he's got 3. Let's see what calculations. See if we can predict his play from how he's separating his done. Okay, got 4, 2, 3 at the moment. Okay, uses blocker, swing. Blocker Kuma to swing. Okay, swings at the character. So it looks like he might bring out Bonnie. And sorry, Boa. Wait, this is okay, brings out another Kuma. Wow. 2 harassing blockers on board. This is gonna be trouble. This is gonna be trouble for Nigel. Testing the online regional, man. Like, raw. Good to see you, man. Yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, testing the online regional setup. Well, I I've already played in a webcam tournament. My one's decent enough, so this is actually testing the setup for commentating. So hopefully more commentating opportunities in the future. So yeah, shout out this Discord for having me here. and allowing me to do this. Big up to Zenos and Red Scar for judging and hosting this. Big up to both of you, honestly. Okay, yep, uses the other three remaining Don to bring out the Dolphy, set up their board even more. These two remaining Don, most likely a love mellow beam. Wow, yeah, a lot of defense right now. This is the thing, they're bored. But three blockers there, two blockers that can harass. I'm pretty sure you also got a ticket for the online regional. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully yours, we can start testing our setup as well. If yours is already set up, that's good. I particularly like, out of these two right now, the best one is Rybers. Because it's at an angle, very clear. You can point towards his hips, where he's most likely going to be handling his cards. Um, I'm not sure where. Oh yeah, so his cards are just neatly placed right next to the Dolphy as well. So like you can clearly see that I'm not doing any funny business. I'm not trying to do any cards. I mean, what he could do as well is kind of separate the cards just so then the opponent can see or have can kind of guess how many cards they have in hand. Because at the moment I can only see two. Especially with a Love Mellow Beam being set, with a potential Love Mellow Beam in play, because he's got two active Don set up. Okay, attack 7k interface, most likely. Uses the Dolphy blocker to block. Okay, swing 7 again with that magic number. Uses the Puma blocker and picks up the hand because he knows he's got a Pacifista there. Sweet. Okay, now he's got a 6k beta board press. And then imagine then, if he's running that other Pacifista, the one where you can have endless blockers. Oh yes, appreciate you, Jazz man. Yeah, yeah. Please don't forget to like the video, man. Those vital plugs in there, yo. Appreciate you, bro. Honestly, yeah. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe as well. I do a lot of One Piece card game content. I do want to start incorporating. I mean, just the love of One Piece things as well. We're doing some manga reactions here and there, but let's just focus on the main goal, which is getting the card game content up, because that's what everyone is here for, especially myself. Like, this is how essentially I want to make my stamp on One Piece, is by playing and collecting this game. Swings 5k. Where do you swing 5k into, sir? Swing 5k into the VV. Doesn't protect it. Nigel with about 3 cards in hand. Yeah, so like I said, Ryber, his setup is perfect. You are looking to participate. Oh, brings out the Mihawk at 9 drop. Mihawk. Got Gen X Chaos in the house. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, indeed. How are you? Nice, man. Good to, good to see people tuning in, man. I do like to attend my locals as well. Um, like I said, apologies. Look, what you're seeing behind me now is literally unplasterable because I haven't. Yeah, I've literally moved house. I bought a new house um, in London, so it's been pretty manic for me. Imagine I moved house at the end of Jan, and then literally the following week was Treasure Cup. So it's just like I felt so bad because there was so much things that needed to be done for this house that I was just like, you know what, One Piece is life, man. Let me just let me get this out of the way. And come on, Treasure Cup. How can I miss that? That's impossible. Impossible. So okay, back to the game now. Board is looking really well for uh, if Michael went to Treasure Cup and how he did. If we're speaking about Michael that goes to Dark Sphere, I believe he came just missed the top 8. So he definitely got top 16. He didn't get top 8, so I believe he missed out. On the Zoro and Luffy, I'm pretty sure. Top 16, yeah. So he didn't get top 8 because he lost in the first round. Um, yeah, he went 2 round. He went 2-1, sorry, in the first round, so he didn't get the top 8 prizes. Okay, attacks 6K, leader, and I believe counters. Rest 3 done to bring out Rush Zoro. And here, yeah, well, not even pretty good, very good. Hey, I would have loved to even sniff that chopper. Unfortunately, I didn't get top 64. Okay, swing 7K, magic number into the blocker, because like I said, that blocker is, hey, how can, that is such a perfect balance between a blocker and a harasser. Because it's, yeah, I love that card, to be honest. You're torn between two minds because you don't want to be focusing on the board because Dopey can just quickly replenish him. But at the same time, you don't want this card to just be constantly beating down your leader and your characters. Okay, uses the last 3 remaining Don to bring out Robin and leaves 2 active Don up. The next chaos. After Treasure Cup, I'm dropping Kid and doing the Kaido film that Uta and Bullet too good to pass. Oh, for real, for real. That Douglas Bullet card, mate. If they allowed that to be uh for that to happen, that would just be mayhem. How can that card just rest cards and have double attack? Insane. Okay, attacks 9K into the Zoro. Yeah, smart. Just want to clear up your opponent's board and just slowly build up yours again. Um, Currently doesn't have any blockers right now. Okay, oof, stop it. Just stop it, man. Another 9 drop Mihawks to just bottom deck that Robin. No chance. Now you got 2 beaters on board. Yeah, it is not looking good for Nigel. Yo, yes, Aaron. Yeah, it's going well, man. Yeah, good to hear from you. If this is Aaron from what do you call it? Geek Retreat, man. Yeah, good to see you, bro. Plus, I got to make use of them Utadons I showed you. Oh yes, yes, of course, man. Yeah, please, yeah, that's gonna be sick. You have to, man. You have to show that stuff off. Those Utadons were crazy as well. Yeah, it's only right you use that for this Kaido deck. It's gonna be insane. Okay, back to the game. Got 1 active Don here. Okay, yeah, so he passed the turn. Didn't do anything. Got 2, so Ryber's got 2 cards in hand. But that board of 2 9Ks and a 6K beta, yeah, it's tough. You need to make, well, the good thing is though, is that okay, he doesn't have any cards in, he doesn't have any blockers. So his board is, yeah, his life is kind of wide open right now. But that's the thing. Next turn though, next turn is the problem. Nigel's still got 3 life to somewhat survive the next attack. Yeah. But then after that, yeah, he better hopes that he doesn't set up any blockers. Yes, Aaron, yeah, man. I haven't. Shout out to the Zoro player. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Paul, man. Nice to see you on stream as well. Paul, yeah, is one of the judges that I met over in Newcastle. He also came down to Treasure Cup show. So show Paul some love for just even, yeah, for even organizing and help create some order. Because yeah, can be, if those things aren't organized properly, very, very chaotic. So yeah, shout out to Paul. Big love. And yeah, with regards to OPO2, I haven't as much, to be honest, because I've just been so focused on Treasure Cup and trying to do as best as I can. I haven't. So do you know what? I will. Okay, so use a 6K to attack at leader. Okay, he separated his Don. So I assume the 3 Don on the left is going to be Zoro. Okay, and then he's got okay. This is this is Luffy. Sure. Separates 5 done. Bring out Luffy. Yep. Brings 7K here. Yeah. And then I believe the 4 remaining Don that he will use is another Rush Zoro. So brings out Rush Zoro, attaches the remaining Don, swings 7K again with that magic number that we love to see, and he takes the hit. Okay, interesting. This is very interesting. Raiba with 5 cards in hand now. Yeah, so this is the. Oh no! Oh no! It isn't a Zoro. He jet pistols. Okay, so he's basically saying, look, okay, I'm definitely not being finished next turn. So you better hope you fill up a crap load of blockers and make sure you get rid of this. I have a feeling, you know what? Yeah, I have a feeling that okay, Nigel has 1 card in hand. I bet you that last card in hand is a Diable Jambe. So no matter how many cards because I don't know. Let's see. But that's my prediction. That is my prediction. Okay, brings out another blocker. That's fine, and then allows himself to set up. I have a feeling my spidey senses are tingling, guys. All right. Yeah. So yeah, back to Aaron's question. I haven't been checking out OPO2. Like I said, I've been focusing heavily on OPO1 and just trying to do the best I can at Treasure Cup and locals. So I will be creating some videos where I'm going to be going through the card list. So he chooses to top deck the Dolphy, blocker Dolphy. Yeah, I'll be creating some videos. I'm going to go through each card individually because I haven't been through all of them. I have played a little bit on the sim, but then it's got to a point where it's like, okay, I'll try out this deck, but then I'm kind of hovering over the cards to see what this actually does. Okay, and then uses and then swings into the Luffy. Yeah, of course, you will definitely want to be getting rid of that Luffy because there's no 8-drop kid to save you in this deck, unfortunately. Very excited. Yes, look at that Whitebeard deck. It brings out the blocker Bowie. Apparently, the Big Mom deck has been added. No way! OPT. I need to try that out. Oh, appreciate the heads up, Paul, man. I haven't downloaded the latest version. To be honest, like I said, I've been a bit preoccupied with some moving in, etc. Hence why there was like a 3 week gap to a month of me not posting content because yeah, literally what a freaking house. Okay, so brings out Boa, leaves 2 Don active. So we know that's a okay, we pretty much sure that's a Love Love Mellow Beam. Let's see if my prediction was right. Yep, separate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, yeah, refreshes. Yeah, exactly. Big up to Nigel as well for doing for even showing us the cars, man. Very, very thoughtful of him. Yeah, Big Mom is going to be crazy. Oh, stop it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Diable Jambe. I called it. What did I say? Oh my gosh, my brother Nigel. So yeah, Nigel is one of the people that I play with regularly on the sim. I shared a bed with him in what do you call it for Treasure Cup. We just literally just bunked up together, got the Airbnb together. Yeah, man. Like Nigel used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I've relied a lot on him to yeah, and he doesn't counter. Obviously, 14K. You can have as many blockers as you want, but that Diable Jam is just gonna run through all of that. GG's to Nigel. I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be quite a tough game for him. As soon as I saw those two Mihawks in board, I thought he was in trouble. But Diable Jambe, it definitely did save him. I was saying, now that I predicted that Diable Jambe, should I just go buy a lottery ticket now? I can buy all the sets I want from there if I get that. But yeah, GG's to Nifty Nigel and GG's to Ryber Stories. Played a terrific game together. Yeah, shout outs to both of them. That was a tough, well, tight game up into the middle part. Then yeah, when he the thing is with that last, maybe he did or didn't have counter. I I feel like he could have blocked. So the last two turns, yeah. So he swung 7K with Luffy. I reckon he had enough to potentially block that. Who knows? Or even counter. I felt like he could have, but I just didn't think he had the Diable Jambe in hand. Honest with you, I didn't think he had it. He thought that he had it. Let's go ahead and remove myself from here. Yeah. So shout outs to Nigel for that. Let's have a look through the chats again. Okay. Yeah. Big Mum. Let's see. I'm intrigued to see how this Big Mum plays. Because is it gonna be a point where it's like, okay, yellow is just always gonna be the one to play because of the life management and having to add and replenish and take away. Like some of the effects of that Big Mum deck, insane. And even some of the cards from OPO4 that have come out. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Me personally, I'm going to looking forward to building that blue Nami deck. Because that blue Nami deck where you mill your cards, like I know in Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously if you run out of cards, you lose the game. But this one's like, okay, if you run out of cards with Nami's effect, you win the game. I guarantee you there's gonna be so many people having fun with that deck. So many people. But yeah, Aaron, I can't remember if you went to Treasure Cup or not. I don't think you said you were going. But yeah, when I did go to Treasure Cup, it was so good to just meet a lot of familiar faces when I went there. So one of the people that, so Gerv, I'm not sure, he's a UK player as well, based in London. He was always saying to me that he's just seeing me everywhere because when I did start to play, I went up to Newcastle to do the Super Pre-Release event. Then after that, I went. Oh yeah, with the okay, I'll get to your question after. So yeah, went up to Newcastle, made some friends over there. Obviously, Paul McFetridge being one of them. Also with some of the judges, organizers, players that came down from London, just even around Newcastle as well. Met some very very strong players from Newcastle. Big up Jack Kashi, yeah, Locke, all of you, Owen, yeah man, a lot of strong players from Newcastle. Um, yeah, as I went to Newcastle, I also went to Bedford as soon as OPO1 came out because that's when they started doing participation packs and winner packs. That's where I went to go win my own only winner card. And then I went to Leicester because you know why I was traveling to all of these places is because I wanted to grab these Uta decks. And I didn't realize how many Uta decks there were going to be because I didn't want to just be stranded for OPO2 because that Sunny tune for OPO2 is going to be vital, especially if you're looking to play Zoro. And I wanted to make sure I had my own playset for the Uta deck. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, we've still got Ryber and might be sorting out some of the pairings now. 10 minutes left on the round. Okay. Yeah, so I went to Leicester, Bedford, Newcastle. I went Swansea as well. Yeah. Imagine I went all the way to Swansea because I missed out on the super pre-release decks. Yeah, I felt so bummed out by that because I found out on the week that they were doing super pre-release events, and then looked at all of the events, everything booked up. Yeah, it was insane. Like I couldn't get anything. Um, yeah, so went went to Swansea for a demo deck, and is it the it's the pack where you've got the 6-drop Luffy, where it's 6-drop and 7K attack, and it gains rush if you add 2 Don. Mate, that's how much I was fiending for these cards. I just wanted to feel something physical. Went all the way to Swansea for that. Connect, man. Dedication, hard work plus patience. Nipsey. All right. All right, we've got 2 games here. I don't know if this has started or not, but I have a quick jump into exactly. It must go on. Okay. Sorry, just setting myself up to see if I can go. Okay, looks like Saja has his like he's got his set up, but the only thing is I don't know if me being in this channel messing up Riber Stories connection. Hopefully not myself. Let's see. Yeah, I can't then. Because at the moment it's just saying for me that. Right, let me connect from here. Um, Sorry about the technical difficulty. Seems to be only one game going on at the moment. Let's see. None there, none there. Let's see if I can go back and join. Hopefully. All right. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully I haven't messed anyone up. Okay. It looks like Saja's internet may be going a little bit. Right. Seems to be fine. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, we kind of missed the beginning part of the game. But what's going on? All right. It looks like I may have been moved. Okay, been moved to this table instead. Nice. Okay, this is yeah, I believe this is top one table, and we are seeing X3 or Venom or Zenom. Really cool playmat as well. Come on, seems to be a Trafalgar Law player. Yeah, only right if you have a playmat like that you have a leader like Law. You can't do that otherwise. Can't put in all that effort for a playmat for a Law playmat and not play Law, unless you're just trying to psych up your opponent. So yeah, okay. Personally, I played with Zoro. Law against Zoro, for me, as a Zoro player, is an easy matchup. Personally, I seem like when I play with Zoro and I'm facing a Law player, I completely run over them. Unless I'm just facing really bad Law players. Looks like we see the Law player liking their hand and keeping it, but Nigel going ahead and doing a mulligan. One. Yeah, so going back to Aaron's question, unfortunately, yeah, sorry, didn't get a ticket in time, man. It was really good. I placed out of top 64, so I didn't get a chopper, unfortunately, but I did get in the top 128. Came 112 out of like 486, something like that. So yeah, I mean, I did better than I thought I would. To be honest, obviously, I would have loved to get that chopper, but is what it is. Okay. Nigel being forced to have the hand that he has with his mulligan. And do you know what? Yeah, like this is my first time commentating, people. So honestly, like any feedback is good, bad, like anything that you have, good, bad, please let me know. Essentially, just doing this by myself, like talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well, trying to get the conversation going. Okay, looks like we have Nigel going first. Brings out the Sunny Coon. Yes, that chopper card is beautiful, isn't it? So good. I wish I bought it when I was there. But man, this card game is rinsing me enough as it is. I had to hold myself. I was just like, Alistair, don't do it. All right, we've got the yeah. So we've got the three done, no, two done being used. Sorry, to bring out Nami and the phone. Three done left to use. All right, attacks five. See, this is the thing. It's like if you are being rushed already, like you're down to three life. For me, that's hard. That is hard. Like, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm probably. This is exactly why I'm not a law player. I did try a little bit. I did like the combos, but I felt like that four life was just killing me. To be honest. Yeah. Got Nigel checking his hand, what he needs. Let's see who he reveals. Probably a Rush Zorro. Oh no, brings out yes, Robin. That is actually the perfect card to be bringing out. Unfortunately, didn't have it in hand to wait until next two more of his turns in order to use her effect. But it looks like he's got enough firepower on board to just start swinging. So starting to set up his board now. He's already got three cards. Um, Four cards in hand, no active done, but three characters on board. That's potential of what? Let's say if he'll have five done for the next hand. Brings out the Robin, then he's only got three attacks. Okay, Neko suspends the VV. That's good. Okay, then brings out the Brook, swings 7K at the VV. Yep. You are looking to get rid of a minimum two cards if you do that. And then we also see Law's board being starting to be filled out. Four characters on board already. And then with the next card, if he's got a one drop card, then instantly can start using the Law's effect. Yeah, that's scary. Okay, maybe I'll take it back with the Law. That Neko and Brook combo is really good though, because then you're getting rid of their board, and on top of that, you're filling up your own. Get ready for the next turn. So looking really good. But the thing is now, okay, you've got three attacks to be dealing with. So with three attacks, you're getting rid of a blocker, and on top of that, you're getting rid of your opponent's hand, which they essentially need for resources in order to fill out their board. Let's see what happens. But yeah, big shout out for everyone in the comment section, and yeah, for even just tuning in, even if you just tune in for like 5 minutes to say what's up. Honestly, appreciate you loads. I honestly didn't expect anyone to be tuning into this, but yeah, I'm glad you lot are here. For the Zorro player thinking, yes, if you can hit the like button, I feel like I don't say it enough. But yeah, hit the like button, subscribe. Tuning in, if you're not subscribed, please do. I saw it interesting. Well, even me myself, actually, if I'm watching YouTube videos, sometimes like just random ones, you're not really subscribed to them. You just check out their videos. But I think like 90% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you want, please do hit that subscribe button. Will appreciate you a lot. All right. Got Nigel thinking. He's got two done in hand. Is he looking to bring out another 2K vanilla card to just set himself up and just swing wide? Looks like, okay, brings out the Brook. Attaches the two done to okay, to the Zorro. I see. Remember, he's still got a Robin in hand that could potentially be done for three done. Takes the hit. Yep, and uses the three remaining done to bring out the Robin. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Law not even touching um, Zoro's life. We've literally got 5 life to 2 right now. And this is what I mean. Right? With this law deck against Zoro, you just get ramped. And then with all these attacks that given, you okay, do I use the blockers on board to stop me from taking life? But then you just don't fill out your then you just don't allow yourself to use Leader Law's effect. Okay, suspend the Robin, smart. And then I believe attacks. I don't see how many done he's swung into. Looks like it might be 5. Oh no, swings 4. 4 into Robin. Apologies. Yeah, clearly. Um, yeah, I believe. Well, yeah, I believe he's now swinging Robin. Then counters with a Sai. Swings again into Robin. Finally lets it go. Yeah, because that Robin is a new. Don't want that Robin card living, especially if you are a law player. That card needs to go ASAP. Uses law's effect, bounce, and to bring out. Yeah, if he okay, so he used sorry, no, he already used law's effect, law character. Now he's bounced back Neko back to the hand, brought out Robin. Wow, what a setup. Okay. And with this Robin now, all of her effect can essentially be used to take out all of the active, well, all the character cards that Zoro has on the board right now. So none of them are safe. None of them are safe. And he's got 5 cards on board, 2 blockers. But the life discrepancy is there though. Yeah, I've got 2 life. Okay, with 4 attacks, Hydro has 7 on left. Thinking about what to do. Yeah, if it was me, I'd just swing face. Swing face. Straight up. Starting to do the done calculation now. Catches the 1. Zoro's got 6 active done left to. If he does want to attack with all of the characters he has on board, so 2 for Nami, 1 for, and then another 2 for the Sunny and Brook. So he has to have a total of 4 done in order to attack with the 3 characters on board. And then that will leave him with 2 active done remaining. And then he could potentially use that 2 active done to bring out another vanilla card out. Or just boost up the characters. Okay. Brings into the Brook. Okay, starting to control the opponent's board. Pretty smart. Okay. Because they need these cards for Lord's effect. So now he has to think, okay, I need to bring a card. I'm done to actually fill out my board now, as opposed to going straight into Law's effect. Swings with the blocker law. Okay. Oh, sorry, not swings with the blocker law. What am I talking about? He blocked with the law from Sunny. So Sunny Kun attack 5k, then blocked with law. Now he's attacked 5k again. Countered with Robin. That leaves him with 4 active done. Okay, uses his alt done, swings 7k into leader. Might use a blocker at this point. Because then he's got 3 active Don left. Use. Be used for a Zorro and then just swing one more time. Okay, yeah, uses the blocker. Stop the 7k leader attack. Three remaining Don. Oh no, doesn't bring out the Zorro, brings out a Robin. Okay, that's fine. The law player is now refreshing. Already starting to separate his Don. Got 4-2-2. Okay. This is Bonnie's effect. Bring out. Bring out another blocker. Okay. That's smart. Then you can just one Don and then start popping off with Law's effect. Rest another 2 Don. Bring out Neko. Most probably, yep, rest that Robin. That Robin needs to go. This will be the second time that Robin is gone. Again. Swing 6k, most probably into the Robin, and we'll pop a Brook. Yep. Pops the Brook. I think, well, if you attach 2 Don, yeah, exactly. If you attach 2 Don, then you swing 6k as that magic number into Robin. Then swings 3k into Nami. Then another 5k into the Sunny. Wow. Okay, this is looking a bit rough for the Zoro player now. What just happened? Okay, I think he used that happened a bit too fast, but I believe he used Leader Law's effect. Bring out Zoro, attacks 5k. Yes, I mean he's got 4 life left, so not in crazy dangerous place. Not yet anyway. Looks like he may be. Okay, switches out the Neko that just attacked and brought out a chopper. So still got 2 blockers on board. The Zoro player reading. Yeah, Law. I think Law was slept on for Treasure Cup. You know, it's just it is big brain, as I Rock World would say, and I agree. It is big brain. There was, I think, I only faced like 2 Law players, and it forced me to just try and remember things that they're bouncing back to their hand, things that they're searching for. Yeah, it really like 'cause then if you don't keep track of that, you're just gonna fall into like obviously all the information that you have, the better it is. And if you don't know what's going on, what's in your opponent's hand, then you're just left in limbo and prone to just a walloping. My brain is far too smooth for law. Yeah, me too. I agree. Right, got Zoro player thinking right now. 4 cards in hand, 2 blockers. 2 life though, but with Law, you've got a, as Jose would say, the first place Law player for a UK Treasure Cup, perfect balance and what he deems to be the best 2 colors. So green, which suspends, and red, which rushes. Bit of a tongue twister there. Yeah, it'll be. I'm actually intrigued to see other decks and how they play. Black and red is something I'm interested in. Removal of the board and also rush. Okay. Nigel with 9 done to play with uses one of the 9 to attach to Zorro. Press 3 done. Okay, bring out rush Zorro. Attaches another Don, swing 7k. Oh, and he takes it. Wow. Okay. Must be very confident um, with what he's got planned for the next at least 1 or 2 turns. Very confident in his hand. Okay, swings another magic 7k into leader. Yeah, at this point, he blocks. Nigel with 3 remaining dons left to use. Do we see another rush Zorro? No, we don't. We see the Beppo. The this is for those of you who don't know about this Beppo, it is from the Uta film deck, and the same effect as Robin. The only thing is that this Beppo, instead of Robin having Robin's 4k power, it has 3k, 3000 power. It is a 3 cost, um, but instead of Robin's 1k counter, it is a 2k counter. But yeah, what oh, he used Robin's effect to just get rid of it. Wow. Yeah. Because like I said, Beppo is only 3k power. So he was just like, you know what, I don't even care. Just get off my board. Robin's just like, look, you are the weaker version of me. Don't deserve to be on the same board as myself. Get out. Okay. So yeah, used Robin to swing into Zorro, the rest of Zorro, and then after that, use the effect, or sorry, before the attack went through, use the effect to pop that Beppo. Now swings 5k with the Rush Zorro on board. Bear in mind, still hasn't used any done yet. Still got a full amount of 10 done. Takes the hit. Now I believe Nigel is on 3 cards in. Got, I believe, Venom. Swings 5k to lead. Even this is even up a lot more now. And then uses a 2k counter. Wow. That just goes to show, like, look, I don't have any 1k, like minimum 2k counter. So if I was him, he could just start swinging. Oh, just to put the nail in the coffin. Wow, brings out the 8-drop kid. Oh, uses effect to bring out a blocker. Just for extra precaution. Just for extra precaution. Wow. That's gonna put a dampen on for the Zorro player. That's the last thing you want to be seeing. Um, it's weird actually. Yeah, the 8-drop kid is the interesting choice. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen the 8-drop with in and out of this lore deck. If I'm being honest with you. Some I hear that they put it and it is a bit of a slower play because of how rush heavy this is. But I guess in times like this where you have it and you can play it, this kid is a problem. I mean, the leader law effect is a problem. Is already a problem as it is, and then to be coupling that with an 8-drop kid where it forces you to attack into it, just one. Okay. Oh, Leo Hutchins, just one matchup pick. Very nice. Okay. It is look it's bad enough when you're facing like the leader kid that you have to come across this 8-drop, but to see it in a low deck. That's gotta hurt. Because I definitely wasn't expecting that. Sure. I mean, Jose's first place in the Treasure Cup didn't have it. It works, I guess. But yeah, some can deem it to be too slow for this deck. I agree. Just one kid as. Oh, okay. Um, that makes much more sense. Yeah, I guess so. One kid is yeah. If you ran three more than two kids, I'd be a bit iffy about that. But yeah, 1 to 2 should be fine. But one seems perfect because it can get you out of a pickle. And the fact that he's got his board set up heavily at this point, yeah, perfect for, for how the game is going. Because yeah, he just rushed into him, hoping that he wouldn't be able to set his board up. But yeah, when that Neko and Brook came up, and then he had 4 characters on board by turn 2, yeah, at that point I knew it was gonna be an uphill battle. Yeah, exactly. Yes, big up, Scott's TCG. Whoever is playing Upside Down is a legend, 100%. And that is Nigel. That is playing Upside Down. Nifty Nigel over here. He's the one that I went to Birmingham with, for Treasure Cup. Shared an Airbnb together, and yeah, he was meant to come up with me to Newcastle for the Super Pre-release, but yeah, unfortunately didn't. Couldn't find the time to. Yes, yeah, we love Nigel indeed. Big up Nigel. Um, all right. Going to see out his board. Okay, attaches 3 Don to Zoro. Yeah, just getting ready to attack that 8 drop, but okay, attaches a 4th Don. Looking very bleak. Did I get Scott's TCG? Did I get any tickets for on the online events? Yes, I did. I got a ticket for the you. You know what? Nigel was just like, you know what? Funny, like, what? Why am I even counting? Just Diable Jambe, this kid. You mean you could have just done that from the beginning, Nige, but yeah. Some suspense goes a long way, I guess. But yeah, did I get any tickets for the? Yeah, I got one for the Radiant Trade, the Germany one. I believe I'm playing on the 19th of March, which is Sunday. So I managed to get a ticket for that one. I still haven't got any tickets for the OPO2 Super Pre-release yet, where I believe you get the winner smoker. That one. I can't find any in London. Got TCG. 4 of you are going to be judging. You may see me there if you're going to be judging over in Newcastle potentially. I mean, I have a pretty decent run over in Newcastle at the moment. I'm 1 for 1 in super pre-releases right now. Okay, it swings 7K with oh sorry, I believe 7K with Robin counters. Then uses 1 Don to play the Nami. Search for, what do you search for, sir? Probably a rush card if he finds it. A Radical Beam, nice. Oh, that is perfect actually. Perfect, because now, oh no, I still thought he had the 8 drop kid. That would have been perfect for the 8 drop kid, to be fair. Only using 1 Don and then you boost him up to 12K in order to protect him. Yeah, that would have came up big, but instead, yep, swings 7K into lead with the Rush Zoro. He's left 3 Don active. That makes me think that he's got a Rush Zoro in hand. Oh, but yeah, do you know what? He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and swing 9K, and it seems to be GG's. Nigel giving the thumbs up. What he had in hand, oof, he had a Rush Zoro, Rush, and a VP. So that is GG's. Well played. Yeah, I believe this was table 1. Thank you to. I believe this is the last game. Correct me if I'm not mistaken. Because look, after But yeah, it seems like Venom has won the testing tournament. Hopefully that they players, yeah, this was the last round. I appreciate that. Scott TCG. Yeah, so this was the last round. Big up to all players that participated. Um, and big shout outs to Scott's TCG, also known as Red Scar, um, to Leo Hutchins, which is Zenos, who is the admin for the One Piece card game, this UK one. I will leave a link in the description to this Discord. If you're UK based, this honestly the place for you to go. You're not lost in any of the international One Piece Discords or things like that. You can find locals and people around you to trade with, to even play with on webcam. They've set up webcam channels as well, voice chats for Sim. So I'll leave a link in the description. If you're UK based, please do sign up. They're going to be holding more tournaments. This was just a test event for this one, just to get a feel for things. Even myself, who it's my first time commentating. And yeah, love as always. Yes, come on, love beam to you, Leo. Cheesy as F, but whatever. But yeah, love to everyone who has made this possible. I can only see this with One Piece and how it's going. It's just going to go on an upwards trajectory. So get yourself on the Discord. More tournaments to come. Like I said, this was just a test, and you can even test with people as well. If you are going to be attending the online event, find people just to make sure you've got your setup done correctly. So yeah, big love to everyone, and yeah, we will see you at the next tournament. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Links to everything will be in the description below. All right, peace, love, and stay blessed, everyone. Take care.